light, shining a light where the shadows creep, for the lost, the stolen, the ones who will weep. She won't turn away, she won't back down, even when the loony clowns come round. Threats don't shake her, lies don't win. She stands for justice, right till the end. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find Kid True Crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Chase fame, some chase views, but she fights for those with nothing to lose. For the kids who vanish without a trace, she won't stop till she cracks the case. They try to silence, they try to scare, but truth don't break and she's still there, calling out monsters, showing their game. Justice comes when you speak their name. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find Kid True Crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Kids stand strong, she makes the choice. For victims gone, for those in need, she's fighting hard, she won't concede. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find Kid True Crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook streams, she'll fight for you. At the end of the day, this is all we have to say. Viper will always have her back, he will take you right in the sack.
Hello, my pretties. How are you today? How is everybody? Hi, bestie. Hey, Rhonda. How you doing? Hi, Triple L. Thank you for being here, every one of you, people in the bushes, and who watches the replay. All right. So today. Oh, FYI. Hold on. Let me turn down my ringer. When my kids call me and stuff like that, I immediately drop everything I'm doing. Just so you know. Just so you know. When you know, you know. Hi, my Aussie friend. All right. So, okay, we got what? 8 people? 8 women on Florida's death row. Here we go. I'm going to show their faces, and everybody probably knows who they are. I do. You got here to the left, Taylor Parker. Okay, this is Texas. Darlie Bruder. Then you got Linda Carter. And then you got Melissa Lucio, something like that. The bottom 3, I know their case very, 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 very well. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I've done it before. Hold on a minute. All right. So, anyways, do you people know any of these women? Let me tell you something about these women in Texas. Texas, I thought for the longest time, what is with these women that take babies. Okay, in the sense of, okay, let's see. You've got Linda Carter up here to the right on top. She harmed a lady and took a 3-year-old baby. Okay, and then you got Taylor Parker that took what's her name's life. Oh God. Oh, what's her name? Oh God, she was such a sweet girl, and she cut the baby out. I mean, come on now, come on. Who does that kind of stuff? What I'm saying, in Texas, you got a lot of that. Them stealing babies from wounds or harming the mother to take the baby. Just like, what's her name? Heidi Brusso. Yeah, that girl. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? Megan Faramuska. She didn't get the death penalty, though. They were going for the death penalty, but the family accepted a plea deal. Right, Triple L? And you never came to our movie night. It was good. It was weird. Weird movie. Very strange. All right, so we'll just go through this real quick. All right, so here is Melissa. Her date of her offense was 2007. What'd she do here? February 17, 2007, paramedics were dispatched to a residence where they found unresponsive 2-year-old girl who had died. Evidence of abuse led to the arrest and conviction of her. Now, there's something interesting going on in her case. A judge, I think in November of 2024, wants to set her free, change her conviction, because I don't know how yet. We'll find out. Saying that it wasn't abuse, what she did to her little girl, that she was already sick or something. I don't know. But it's looking like she's might go free, this lady. I kept looking for it. Right. Hi, KB. Where can I find the live that YouTube streets that you were on? Tried to start drama about you messaging me. Oh God, here we go. What happened, I guess, that night, it got taken down, but from my understanding, it's on YouTube Street's Patreon, and that's all I know. That's all I know. So I don't know if you want to join their Patreon, but people either want to take my word, because I don't lie, or they want to go with a rumor or make it more than what it is, because that's what's going on here. Content for everybody. All right. Oh, the movie. Oh, that movie was a trip. I'm telling you, I don't even know what to think. And why am I Triple L? Why am I even talking about it? That ain't fair. You weren't there. That movie, it was a true story. It was a true story, guys. All right, so we're going to go to the next one. Let's see. And we all know this woman, Darlie. We all know Darlie Reuter. Date of offense, 6/6/1996. Ooh, 666, people. Date of offense, 6/6/1996. Oh my God. 666. Not good. Okay, we know her boys, Devin and Devin. Oh, what's the other one's name? They were 5 and 6. Okay. You guys remember their names? I'm kind of off right now because a lot of things are going on. So if my mind ain't with it, I'm sorry. All right. Oh, I'm not paying for their shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, because I don't lie. I don't have to lie. These people have no clue who I am. That chat was evil, and I'm a good person, and it wasn't like, hey, hi, how you doing? Let's get into a relationship. No, let me talk to you about your crime and about the death penalty. How about that? It was a weird movie. I got another one for us to watch, by the way. They put it on Patreon. Oh. From my understanding, I think it was taken down for something. It came on the screen, I guess. Just let me know where to go for the next one. Yes. All you gotta do when you were I'm sorry guys, I know I get sidetracked, but I don't want to forget. I want to look at things and respond. Remember I sent you that link? All you had to do was double click it, right? And it would have brought you right here because we watched it right here in StreamYard together. We just don't go live because people are reporting me and getting my stuff taken down, even on Rumble. So stupid. Do you remember that case? Yes, they were adorable. We're Devin, Damien and Devin. Yes, thank you. Ashley had a fake kid account in the chat. What? Oh, you're talking to Ashley. I'm like, what? Ashley's cool. I did you back. Hi, sweetie. And add my blunt words regarding your channel and your dictation and truth. Oh, thank you, Aussie. I really appreciate every one of you. That really says a lot. And I don't know why people would rather go with a fallacious story instead of hearing it from me. And the thing about it was no secret because I told everybody in May and June. So silly. Silly people. Let's believe the rumors. All right, this is Linda Carty. You know what Linda did, right? All right, she did this, date of offense 5/16/2001. Her and 3 co-defendants invaded a home and kidnapped a 25-year-old female and her newborn son. The victim subsequently died from suffocation, and the baby was found unharmed. Now, I don't know why a group of people are working with her, because if you've seen her interrogations, okay, which I try to find, but where I found them, I don't trust. I think they'll take my video down for watching it. You know what I mean? It's so silly. But this lady here, she always faked pregnancies and always wanted a baby. And she talked about the hotel she was staying in. We went to the hotel and a bunch of baby stuff was there. Okay? I don't know. People are saying she's innocent. No, I was wondering what happened to you. I'm like, oh, she got scared. Oh, you're waiting for no, it was private. It was private. We don't go live from back here and watch movies. Nope. Yeah. We do it once a week. Maybe twice a week. We've done it twice a week before. All right, this is Taylor. Y'all know what Taylor did, right? Uh-oh, Nala, what's going on? I think this is one of the most horrible cases. Hold on. Sorry. Let me come back to StreamYard. Hi. Okay, so what she did is she was talking to Reagan. Oh gosh, what was her last name? The pregnant mama, Reagan. And Taylor here was faking a pregnancy. She had a baby shower and everything, had her husband believing she was pregnant. Well, she was due to have that baby. Okay. So she, oh God, you know what? Never mind. Oh my God, yes, we're going to watch it. Yeah, I think we should watch it. Yep, she went to get baby clothes. And what she did is she attacked her with a knife and got the baby out, and she took off with the baby, and she got pulled over, and she faked that she gave birth to the baby. She even lied in the doctor's office or in the hospital. She kept saying it was her baby. She had that baby. Well, the baby died too. The baby died. And this girl here is a troublemaker. She's been she's kind of like a Susan Smith. Okay, she does stuff with the guards. Yeah, she's a little troublemaker. I'm lost right now. There's a lot of these cases like this. I know, it was awful. Awful. Texas got a problem out there with these women doing this. I don't know why. Okay, let's go to Taylor here real quick first. We're going to go to when she got sentenced to death. We're going to watch this real quick. Okay? Taylor Parker sentenced to death for murder of newborn Boston mother unborn baby. And she cried. She cried, guys. She cried. She cried.
And I'm Dan Jovic. Taylor Parker is on death row tonight, hours after a Bowie County jury sentenced her to die for the murder of a new Boston mother and her unborn baby.
NBC6's Donald Britton has the reaction from the courtroom in tonight's Times Square.
A heavy burden feels lifted. I feel like now we can start trying to heal. We don't have this over our heads. We know where she's going to be. We know where she's at, and she's taken care of.
Relief after a 2-month trial for
That's the
Reagan
dad.
Hancock's family, and a chance for Jessica Brooks to address her daughter's killer.
I wanted to be sure my point got across, and I feel like it did. I wanted to speak for our family and, let her know what we all felt. Just how terrible what she's done to our family.
Taylor Parker beat and slashed 21-year-old Reagan Hancock in October of 2020 and cut her unborn baby, Braxton Sage, from her body. The baby later died. The verdict came in less than 90 minutes, and what the prosecutor says is a testament to the strength of the case.
They went through the evidence and the law and felt that they had plenty of information to make that decision. So I'm very thankful that they saw the evidence the way that the state did.
Parker's attorney says the system and Parker's family let her down.
Obviously respect the jury's verdict. This was a tough, lengthy case, factually and emotionally, for everybody involved. So obviously we're disappointed with the outcome, but Taylor will have an automatic appeal to the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals and see where it goes from there.
Parker was handcuffed immediately after sentencing and removed from the courtroom as soon as the victim's family finished their impact statements. She was on her way to death row in Gatesville, Texas, within hours.
I think she has been very difficult for the jail staff here in Bowie County. I think obviously the experts would even agree that she just creates chaos where she goes.
Yep.
And I absolutely think that she got the punishment that she deserved today.
Yep.
No one from Parker's family was in the courtroom for her sentencing. In New Boston, Donald Britton, NBC6 News.
There you go, people. Ain't that sick? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Oh, we got that thank you still going, people. Thank you. I really appreciate that. My awesome friend. Let me tell you something. Yes, factual. I do my best. Facts. I get the facts. I find out. I talk to people. That's what I do. Now, if you people knew my other channel, okay, I had over 6,000 videos, people. That was a lifetime to work to me, lifetime. Because I did a lot of hard work. Worked with a lot of families. But they're gone. Just seeing this now. I'm at work. But yeah, Kit was talking about that in another video. So sad and desperate for drama. That channel's bad news. That chat's evil. The chat's evil. Right? Hey, 99 problems, but crime ain't one. I like that. I know you're at work. Oh, you're leaving work now? Okay. All right, so now we're going to go to, let's look at exclusive for Melissa. Now, Melissa's case is interesting. I think she's going to be, well, not set free. I think she's going to get off a death row. That's what I think. So let's listen. All right. Hold on. Oh.
The Texas Court of Criminal Appeals issuing a stay on her execution just 48 hours before she was set to face death by lethal injection. Our affiliate KRGV was with the family. Lucio was convicted of capital murder in 2008 in the death of her 2-year-old daughter Mariah. Prosecutors alleging she physically abused her daughter. If executed, she would have been the first Hispanic woman put to death by the state of Texas in the modern era. But a wave of attention seems to have helped turn the tide. Outcry from advocacy groups and celebrities like Kim Kardashian to a bipartisan group of lawmakers asking for Melissa's life to be spared.
Free Melissa Lucio!
Advocates say the case was mismanaged and crucial pieces of evidence were never presented in court. The current DA says he welcomes the scrutiny.
Melissa's case is the weakest death penalty case that I think I've ever worked on. She is someone who I believe was wrongly convicted for something that wasn't even a crime to begin with.
For John Lucio, Melissa is more than just a name splashed across the headlines. She was his rock, his protector, his mother.
She was my advocate. She was my lawyer. The love with my mother is like I see with any mother out here that loves her children.
Theirs was a large family, 12 kids often struggling with poverty and homelessness, but John's memories of his mother were always fond. In February 2007, their lives were changed forever when paramedics arrived to their home. Melissa's 2-year-old daughter, Mariah, found unresponsive. Lucio told police the toddler fell asleep and never woke up, admitting she fell down a steep staircase 2 days prior, but initially didn't seem seriously hurt.
Mariah had an accident. Mariah had a fall, a great fall. But before that fall, she had already been having a lot of these accidents.
Melissa was taken into custody for
God.
suspected child abuse and subsequent murder. An autopsy later revealed bruises all over Mariah's body.
Oh my
Were
God.
you a cold-blooded killer, or were you a frustrated mother who just took it out on it? We already know what happened. We already know what happened.
During the interrogation, which lasted several hours, Melissa denied killing Mariah more than 100 times. Melissa detailing that night during an interview for the 2020 documentary, The State of Texas versus Melissa.
I kept telling them that I hadn't hurt my daughter, and they were very vulgar, very, very rough, very persistent. They wanted me to admit to something that I was not capable of doing to my child. And the interrogation continued for maybe 7 hours until 3 o'clock in the morning.
But eventually she confessed. Melissa's family and friends have petitioned for Melissa's release for years.
Do you believe that your mom killed Mariah?
Not at all, ma'am. Not at all. My mother, I don't even think she'll kill a fly.
The Innocence Project would also later take up Melissa's case, re-examining key pieces of evidence.
Never at any time was there an allegation among any of the children or a suspicion among Child Protective Services that Melissa was abusive to her children. She struggled with substance abuse. She was the victim of childhood sexual abuse and domestic violence as an adult. And that trauma history impacted her ability to provide, but never once was there a suspicion of abuse.
And a new medical examination of the case concluded the injuries are consistent with a traumatic fall, which is what the family insists happened.
The medical examiner ignored evidence that Mariah had a blood coagulation disorder that causes profound bruising throughout the body. Instead, the medical examiner told the jury that all of this bruising and these injuries to Mariah had to have been the result of intentional abuse. And that testimony was just false.
The case also marred by a questionable district attorney, Armando Villalobos, who has since been indicted and convicted of accepting bribes to influence decisions and other crimes, including racketeering and extortion. The assistant United States attorney who prosecuted him has said that all of his cases should be re-examined.
You need to tell us right now what exactly happened.
Even the confession, the backbone of the prosecution's case, coming into question.
The police used tactics that, especially when they are applied to a woman like Melissa, who is a trauma victim, who suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of the domestic violence and sexual abuse that she endured, they're designed to get someone to admit guilt. And that's exactly what they did.
And the documentary also including interviews with eyewitnesses. Mariah's sibling, who says he saw her fall down the stairs.
And did you see her fall, or did somebody tell you that that's what had happened to her? So
None of her children were called to testify in court, and her new legal team asserts that Melissa's initial defense team didn't present crucial evidence.
I didn't feel like any of the children would be helpful. There was children saying that their sister had fallen down the stairs. The children did not have much discipline, if any, growing up. And I doubt seriously whether they would come across in a courtroom without getting up and running around the courtroom thinking this is great.
The jury never heard why Melissa falsely admitted to things that she didn't do during the police interrogation, because they never got to hear the full story of her experiences as a survivor of violence.
All of this cited in her clemency petition. And now even those who voted to convict Melissa are speaking out against her execution. Did Melissa Lucio get a fair trial?
Not at all.
Johnny Galvan, a member of the jury back in 2008, is one of 5 jurors supporting Melissa's clemency petition.
We got it wrong. We need to learn that the criminal justice system fails sometimes, and we certainly failed.
Melissa's case has gone through multiple appeals, and more than half of the federal judges that heard her case agreed crucial evidence was excluded from the original trial. But a little-known law restricted actions the federal court could take.
There was evidence withheld that was not presented to the jury. That would have made Melissa's case a truthful statement that she said that her baby fell. They left it out. They told us ignore it.
Her legal team exhausted all appeals with no hope left but for Texas Governor Greg Abbott to grant Melissa clemency until now.
There are procedures to get back into court where there's new evidence of innocence or where the science has changed since trial, and where, like here, the state used false evidence to obtain a criminal conviction or withheld exculpatory favorable evidence.
With this latest news, Melissa's case will get a new hearing where new evidence can be presented. It's no fairy tale ending. Melissa will wait the process out in solitary confinement on death row, but in a place where second chances don't often come around. Life itself is enough.
My mother's a big believer in God. She, her prayer had been persistent like that widow in the Bible, and her prayers have been answered.
I just want to say thank you to everybody who has supported me and given me love.
Our thanks to Mireya.
Stay of execution granted. Yes, yes.
For the first time in nearly 15 years, hope feels real for Melissa Lucio and her family. The Texas Court of Criminal Appeals issuing a stay on her execution just 48 hours before she was set to face death by lethal injection. Our affiliate KRGV was with the family. Lucio was convicted of capital murder in 2008
What's going on
in
here?
the death of her 2-year-old daughter Mariah.
Oh, it started
Prosecutors
over. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. That's interesting. But okay, like if I was a juror back then, what this was? Oh shoot, I have it. Hold on. Anyways, did you see all the bruises all over that baby? Right? And I don't know back then if they knew about that disorder. So if you were a juror and you seen all those bruises, you'd be like, oh my God. I would. I don't know about you. Okay, where are we going to go now? Well, we're going to go to Linda. Let's go to Linda. Linda. Now, people, I want to tell you, if the screen comes up and says stream suspended, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. It's only happening because of a copyright thing or being reported. Just stay with me, okay? Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back when that happens. So we're gonna talk about Linda here. We're gonna watch this little thing here. Probably not the whole thing. Let's see. Oh. Hello, everybody. See, told you to wait. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. Now, we're going to go to Darlie. We all know who Darlie is, right? Darlie Reuter. Hold on a minute. I found a site here. A lot of people think she's innocent. Hi, how you doing? Told you I'd be back. There's a channel here, here it is right here, Free Darlie Reuter. But we're going to listen to what her husband said here. Mind you, this is 10 years ago that they posted this. And hold on a minute. And her 911 call. I don't know how you guys feel about this case. It's, I don't know. Yeah. He no longer supports her.
Upstairs, and it was probably 11 o'clock or so after the news probably, and I'm in bed and went to sleep.
At about 2:30, the first thing that I remember is hearing a real light glass break. The first thing I hear is this real light glass break.
It seems like the very first thing that I remember hearing is a glass break.
and then this screaming. I mean, this huge, loud screaming.
Next thing I hear is Darlie screaming. I mean, screaming as loud as any person you've ever heard.
When I came down the stairs, I passed her. She was screaming, Devin, 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 Devin. I mean, just freaking.
But the first thing that I heard was Darlie screaming, Devin, 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 Devin. I mean, she was just going over and over and over again.
It jarred me, and I jumped up. I run down the stairs as fast as I can. I looked up. I'm yelling at her. What the hell happened? She grabs the phone. She's running back and forth.
She's screaming and she's hollering, and that 911 tape is exactly what I heard. I mean, she went straight to the phone, straight to the sink, get the towels, and I was straight to Devin.
And when I get over to Devin, he's laying on the floor face up, and he has these huge 2 gashes in the top of his chest. And I see the coffee table bent over. He has no life in his face.
911, what is your emergency? Ma'am? What? Who did? Hang on. Hang on, ma'am. Ma'am? I know medical emergency, 5801 Eagle Drive. Ma'am, I'm trying to get an ambulance to you. Hang on a minute. What's going on, ma'am? I know medical emergency, 5801 Eagle Drive, about 238.
And I'm hearing what's happened. And she's screaming
Jeez.
into the phone, oh my God, my babies have been killed. Get here. I need an ambulance. And I'm just hearing this hysterical.
Oh my God, that comment. Where's that comment? That's funny. Blame it on Brian Koberger. Kit, I need to go. It's a sad day. I'm sorry. What happened? Well, let me know what happened later. Okay? Oh, there you are. Yes. Love you, girl. I go back and forth. But I'm going to stick with my gut. And my gut says guilty.
Going on, this hysteria just happening, and I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, I've got to get air into this baby's body. And I go down to blow into his mouth to give him CPR, cock his head back, and as soon as I did, blood just spewed out of his chest.
Oh my God.
I didn't know what to do. I mean, you're just freaking. I mean, just trying to do everything that you can.
I tried to revive him. I gave him CPR. I blew into his mouth. As soon as I blew into his mouth, blood came out of his chest. And it was just a complete hole. I put my hands over it, trying to hold the holes closed. And then I look up, and Damon's laying over 12 feet away from him up against the floor. And he's just laying there, and he's not, he's moving a little bit.
Okay, Linda Vista and Willowbrook. Attention 901, medical emergency. Hospital stabbing, 5801 Eagle Drive, about 238. Perfect, Linda Vista and Willowbrook, time out, 232. Hey, oh my God. The unit's going towards 5801 Eagle Drive, 5801 Eagle Drive. The sheriff is on the phone. Since our child has been stabbed. Ma'am, I need you to calm down and talk to me. Twice. 5801 Eagle. Ma'am, listen to me. I need you to. Oh my God. Can you take the radio clip? Ma'am, I need you to talk to me. Ma'am, I can understand you. You're going to have to slow down, calm down, and talk to me. What is going on?
We believe he was stabbed laying down, and he was stabbed in the back. That's the younger of the two of them, okay? He obviously gets up and puts his hand on his mommy. That's how Darlie says she wakes up.
What is going on?
Okay, I got a question, you guys. Do you guys anybody remember how old the baby was? The baby that was sleeping upstairs? Does anybody know? Can't remember. I can't either. Yeah.
Oh my God. you and your children? My husband, he just ran downstairs. He's helping me, but he's done. Oh my God, it's sad. Okay, how many little boys? Is it 2 boys? 2 of them. Okay, listen to me. Calm down. Calm down. Go ahead. 5801 Eagle Drive. 5801 Eagle Drive. It's going to be in 7. When is he going to be here? Ma'am, they're on their way. Oh my God. Ma'am, how old are your boys? What? How old are your boys? No. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, calm down, can you? Is your name Dolly? Yes. Is your husband's name Dan? Yes, please. God, it's taking forever. There's nobody in your head. You don't know who did this?
As you know, they said, well, she should have been administering help to her little boys rather than concerned about, oh my God, my prints are on the knife.
I was there, remember? I mean, there was 21 towels. 5 of them had blood on them. 3 of them were on one boy and 2 were on the other. She's got the phone in her hand, and all in a 5-minute period. I mean, what do you want her to do? I'm doing CPR. I've been certified for 7 years to do CPR. I know how to do it. She is getting help. You know, she got all those policemen, all those fire trucks, and the emergency crews.
But she's injured herself also. Did you even know that there was a gash on her throat?
No, I didn't know until they brought her to the door that she was even cut, bleeding, or anything.
You said you didn't realize she was hurt until you came back in the house?
Right.
Is that true?
Yeah.
What did you say to her then? You
I made her a promise. When I helped her get on the gurney, I made her a promise that I would find out who did this.
She asked you for that?
Right.
She said,
because she didn't think she's going to make it.
Really?
So the baby is 7 months old? Okay. I don't know. Do you think it's just a thought? Maybe she was in postpartum psychosis? I don't know.
Really?
I didn't.
What did she say to you that you promised her that? What did she say? Do you remember her words?
She said, I want you to promise me that you find out who did this and take care of it.
That's right. She was touching everything.
Okay, ma'am, listen, there's a police officer at your front door. Is your front door unlocked? Yes, ma'am. Where's the ambulance? They're breathing. I don't get in here. This is sad. My God. Please. Okay, is 82 out on Eagle? Huh? Is that Eagle? Eagle, my God, hurry. 82, you out? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Why would they do this? What do you say? Why would they do this? Okay, listen, ma'am. You need to let the officers in the front door, okay? What? Ma'am? What? You need to let the police officers in the front door. This knife was laying over there. Okay, it's all right. It's okay. I got the punch, baby.
Part of the criticism and part of what was used at trial against your wife was the 911 call.
Right.
The investigator said that she was unduly concerned with prints on the knife. She said to the operator, the dispatcher, that the intruder came in, that he had dropped a knife, and the dispatcher said, don't pick it up. And she said, I already did.
Well, sure. That's what I would say if somebody said, don't pick it up. She asked her a question and she was responding.
Okay, I got the punch, baby. Ma'am, hang on a second. Somebody walked in here and did it, then. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, is the police officer there? Okay, go talk to him, okay? Yes, that's okay. Go talk to him, baby. Okay?
And I saw blood everywhere. I mean, you look at the crime scene photos and in evidence, the carpet is blood red from one end to the house to the other, and mostly all of Darley's. I mean, Darley almost bled to death.
I mean, there were probably 30 or 40 people around, and there were lights and stuff on the house, and the yellow tape was going up, and there were police officers running in and out of the house.
Contaminating everything, all the evidence on the floor, adding footprints to it, smashing blood spots on the floor.
Okay. Devin was rushed. Oh, Devin Rushruder was pronounced dead at the scene. Damien died while being transported. Darlie was rushed into the ER. Surgery to remove a necklace that was embedded in her neck. Oh. Stop the bleeding and close her own wound. What? She then was sent to ICU for observation. Police began questioning Darlie immediately after regarding consciousness. Oh, interesting. All right. Oh, here's more. Oh, hold on. I got to back it up. Darlie and Darwin cooperated fully with the police, naively believing the police were on their side. They had no way of knowing that a fingerprint expert who was called at the scene as a crime scene expert was Raleigh PD was not accustomed to this type of violence. Had already concluded after a brief cursory of 20 minutes walkthrough of the scene that there was no intruder and that Darlie Lynn had unalived her children and inflicted self-inflicted wound. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, what's this here? There's more. Okay. Okay, they're talking about the Facebook group. Drake. Oh, wow. Drake was diagnosed with leukemia. So the 7-month-old Drake was diagnosed with leukemia June of 2013. He is currently in maintenance, taking chemo once per month. Drake will continue to undergo these treatments for full 2 years. Oh my God, this is sad. He has not touched his mother since he was 7 months old. Drake loves his mom very much, and since becoming an adult, has actively joined the fight to save his mother's life. Oh my God, he's got leukemia. Oh, that's sad. All right. A fingerprint was found on the crime scene. Now, we've heard about this. Well, I don't know if you guys have. I've heard about this thing. They made a big deal about it. And I think they even, someone looked into it. Not just on the crime scene, but in a mixture of the victim's blood. The print does not match Darwin, Darlie, Devin, or Damon, nor does it match any of the first responders. To date, the prosecution has refused to add the print to the AFIS, yet the state has no relevance to the crime. They say it has no relevance to the crime. Okay. What are they afraid of? All right. All right, what's this? After years of stalling, DNA testing was finally begun. The first round of testing eliminated the routers as contributors of an unknown hair sample, also collected from the scene. Much like a fingerprint, this DNA sample has not been entered into CODIS. Will they continue to deny CODIS as well? The sad truth is that the state of Texas would rather put an innocent woman, a victim of a violent crime, to death than admit that they were wrong. As of 2012, Texas was paying settlements for 80 wrongful incarcerated persons who has been cleared. How many innocents have already been executed? The state of Texas has and continues to trample upon Darlie Lynn's constitutional rights, and if they will do it to her, they will do it to you or your family as well. Please stand up against injustice. There we go, people. There we go. What do you guys think? You know what I want to find here? You know what? I think I'll stay on this page because they have her first interview on here. Let me come into chat here real quick. No purity in her screams, no cries, no nothing, grieving parent. Okay. People say she's extremely vain and didn't want to be tied down. Yep, I heard that too. Yep. And last I heard, her son is doing well. Oh, good. I didn't know that. That is so sad. I got to find it. I thought I saved it. So give me a minute. I want to show a clip of her on the stand talking on, God, I can't even speak right, on trial.
How was that inconsistent, officer?
No, I don't know that that statement was. We're not saying all statements are inconsistent.
You put in there that Waddell had
Jerry, as far as I know from my experience in watching polygraphs and being involved in them, this guy did this polygraph perfectly well.
Yep, I agree with you. We were misinformed. We were told it was confrontational. It was confrontational after he failed the test.
After he failed.
After he failed, the guy told him that.
Truth is, you wanted your wife dead. The truth is, you helped arrange for the attempted homicide. The truth is, it was all about money. That's what it's always been all about.
He failed it miserably.
Prior to that, the guy did it 1,000% right.
Convince people of her innocence. If her final appeal is denied, she'll likely be executed by lethal injection.
Let me ask you something. Did you ever take a lie detector test?
Yes, I did.
What was the outcome of that?
Inconclusive, I think is the word that they use.
Inconclusive?
Right.
You know, your husband, Darren, took a lie detector test.
Yes.
And he was asked questions.
Yes, I heard about that later. Yes.
Actually, we saw the lie detector test, and he failed on a number of questions.
He said that the people that were involved in doing the lie detector test, he just said that they set him up.
Can I ask you one question?
Yes.
Do you still love your husband?
I still have love for my husband.
If you were to leave here today, would you be with your husband?
No, I would not.
Why?
Because I found out things that I didn't know about back then.
Like what?
Well, I found out that Darren was talking to somebody about having the house set up for an insurance scam, an insurance hit, whatever.
Holy crap. How did that happen? I've been talking this whole time, people. This whole time, people. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for paying attention. Oh my God, this is awful. I hate it when that happens. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm saying she's doing the poo-hoo for her right now. Of what he did, what she found out he did. Okay? Not about the boys. It's about her right now, people. Okay? Okay. Carry on.
Whatever it's called.
Verify.
Yes, Verify.
And?
And they had talked about having his car stolen. And Barry took the car. And I was mad.
So if we're to believe that somebody broke in to burglarize your home that night, and I worked on a lot of cases. I was in the police department 20 years. I saw a lot of burglaries. This is a night burglar. This is a cat burglar. They rarely come in looking for weapons. They have their own weapons, and they take care of business. They just come in here to kill two little innocent children, kill them, and almost leave you for dead. We have to believe that.
Right.
If you didn't do it, then who did? You're trying to implicate your husband in this.
No, I'm not trying to implicate my husband at all. I'm trying to tell the facts and
No, I hear the facts, but it sounds like you're trying to implicate your husband. Doesn't it sound like that to you?
for answers.
Maybe you had some financial problems. Is that enough to kill someone?
I know I did not kill my children. And if you will talk to other doctors and psychiatrists, people that have been attacked, people that have been in severe trauma.
The evidence points to nobody being in that house but you, Darren, and your children.
Somebody came into my home and murdered my children and me. That is
They
actual
didn't
proof.
murder you, Dolly. They didn't
left
murder you.
me for dead.
No,
Somebody
you left
does
your
not.
children
Wow.
No, I did
You
not
left your children
murder
for
my
dead. You're sitting
children.
there and you're lying to us.
No, I'm not.
You're lying to us,
No,
lady.
I'm not.
We're looking at the killer right now.
Dolly Lynn Routier, you haven't shed one tear since we're sitting here.
So that makes me
Not
murder.
one, not a tear. You can well up them eyes, but you can't make a tear come down.
You don't know what I do and the tears I've cried when I am by myself.
If you didn't kill your children, who killed them?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
Reggie and I purposely put Dolly through the ringer, and she held up well, but we still weren't sure.
You're lying to us, lady.
Later that evening, we popped in the tape of the interview and watched it to see if there's something we missed. You know, this scenario is possible. The burglary went real bad.
Look at the emotion she's showing.
I know. Maybe there's some truth to this thing. This thing that gets me about death penalty cases, you have to review these things before you put someone to death. You make sure, the bloody fingerprint that we know about. There's no taking it back. Once you execute her, it's over. Whether it was Dolly herself, a complete stranger, or if the murders somehow involved Darren, both Reggie and I had a hunch that killing the two young Routier boys wasn't supposed to happen. But it did, and both Darlie and Darren have paid a high price, as a shadow will hang over each of them for the rest of their lives. In the end, despite Darlie's conviction, Reggie and I weren't convinced. She was put away largely on circumstantial evidence, too thin and flimsy to put someone to death.
Okay, so it sounds like to me those detectives, I'm just talking because of what we just heard. It sounds like to me those detectives think she did it. Okay? That she did it. Let me look at these comments. Am I muted? No, thank God. In Australia, they showed certain clips on replay. We were limited back then. Internet open. Oh, good. I was laughing. I read that when we were watching that. Yeah. We had NBC, Dateline, First 24, and I think Oprah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Look at what she looks like now, though, people. She ain't that pretty little blonde no more. Let me see what's going on with her case. Hold on a minute. I'm going to look real quick. Boy, this girl's had a lot of pills. Holy crap. Hold on a minute. I want to find the most recent if I can. Boy, there's a lot. Okay, so Supreme Court of the United States. Do I want to look at that one? Okay. Let's look up that one, you guys. All right. Oh, no. No, we're not looking at that one. Never mind. That was 2003. Okay. Criminal Court of Appeals. When was this one? I can't find any, you guys. I can't find any recent ones. Well, she's had a lot of appeals, that I do see. And she hasn't won any of them. So as of 2018, here we go. We're going to look at AP, what AP says. All right. Oh. All right. Darlie Luter was convicted in 1997. She was in her 20s. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. There's something I read. Where is it? For the past 22 years, this was in 2018. She maintained she did not commit. And of course, we know there's been tons of books, movies, documentaries, all that. But for my, let's see. Something about the blood fingerprint, I think. Hold on a minute. Okay. Okay. What's this here? In 2017, counsel at the Dallas County District Court, materials that were supported to have been transported to the Department of Public Safety for DNA testing. Ordered and required had never been transported. Okay, so they're fighting that, sounds like. Why? I'm curious. Why won't they? I'm just saying. Why won't they? It is. Why won't they test that DNA and run it? I don't get it. A mother, I think, in that situation would use her own body to shield at least. None of it makes sense. That's like JonBenet Ramsey. That didn't make sense. Never going to find out who harmed that little girl. Or the other little girl, the one in the UK over there by you, my Aussie friend. What's her name, that little girl? Oh gosh, I used to do videos on her. They got kidnapped? Allegedly. She just disappeared. She just disappeared into thin air. I can't remember her name. God, my mind is not with it today, people. I'm sorry. I usually know my names. I know. Can you imagine that? I mean, if anything, these cases that McCann, thank you. You're good, J13. Yes, Madeline McCann, JonBenet Ramsey. Yeah. But these are the 4 women I chose today. And I think we got 4 more to do in Texas. And then the rest of the women on death row we got left is all of California. And there's like 25 in California. Because there's 51 women on death row in America. So we almost got them done, guys. Every one of them. Anybody got any last thoughts here? Anybody? Irizar Chamberlain? Never heard of that one. Did you? I just seen an interview today. Oh boy. Thank you for mentioning that. The new DA out there. Oh. God, he was on the newsroom. Hold on. California and death penalty. Oh, death penalty, I mean. I just seen it today. Hold on a minute. The new DA for Los Angeles brought something up. Oh no, where is it? Oh gosh. Here we go. Is this it? New details. There we go. We're going to listen to what he said. I like this guy. A lot of people don't like this guy. I like the new DA in Los Angeles because he's very professional. I like how he focuses on facts, and because everybody don't like him now, well, not everybody, because he doesn't agree that the Menendez brothers should be set free.
Nathan Hochman paving the way to bring back the death penalty. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Michael Brownlee.
And I'm Colleen Williams. It's one of the first steps to undoing the policies implemented by his predecessor. NBC4's Conan Nolan live in our newsroom following the very latest developments. Conan?
Colleen, the death penalty has been somewhat of a conundrum in California. Most statewide office holders, including the governor, oppose it, but voters have said they want it to remain. And today they were formally joined in that opinion by the chief prosecutor of the state's most populous county. Among the issues in the 2024 campaign, there was this on the matter of capital punishment.
As long as the death penalty is on the books, it will be on the table for consideration.
Making good on that promise today, Los Angeles County District Attorney Nathan Hochman announced he's rescinding the previous DA's policy, which had forbidden prosecutors from seeking capital punishment for convicted killers. In a statement, Hochman writing that death penalty cases will be pursued only after an extensive and comprehensive review and only in exceedingly rare cases. This new policy recognizes an evolving determination that the death penalty should be restricted to the most egregious sets of circumstances.
It's like a Sandy Hook where 22 kindergartners are being killed, or a Vegas situation where 56 people are being gunned down, or if they put a bomb in SoFi Stadium taking out thousands. In those situations, the death penalty will be on the table for consideration, but it goes through the most intense consideration in a DA's office.
Capital punishment is still the law in California. There have been several ballot measures to abolish it over the past dozen years. All have failed. Despite that, the previous DA, George Gascon, called the practice part of the outdated mode of criminal justice.
The death penalty is morally dubious at best, and it is time to end it.
And in all practicality, it has ended, at least for now. That's because Governor Gavin Newsom, after first saying he would respect the death penalty law, in 2019 reversed course, dismantling the execution chamber at San Quentin Prison and announcing that he would commute any death penalty sentence to life in prison.
Wow.
To me, this is the right thing to do.
Now, the LA County Public Defender's Office today denounced the DA's decision, writing in a statement that Nathan Hochman is reinforcing an inhumane, racially biased, and fallible system that contradicts the principles of fairness.
Okay. Why are we protecting these people that do these horrible, horrible, horrible crimes like that? California, you got a mess. Ooh, excuse me. You got a mess out there when it comes to death row or death warrants, whatever it may be. Not a death warrant. death row. There's a problem out there. Oh, the little girl in a tent. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yep. Yep. I remember that one. And Chloe. Yep. Little Chloe. I'm glad I don't have to look at that person anymore sitting there. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't understand. Oh, I don't know. So I don't know when we'll finish up Texas here, but you know, I go from one thing to another. Whatever cases you guys would like to do, please let me know in the comments below, or just let me know. Like, yeah, because I will look into any case. But right now, my focus is on death row inmates. And we got some trials coming up. Lori Vallow, of course, I'm covering that. And just because I'm going to be cocky with you people, not cocky. I have talked to Lori Vallow. Does that make me a Lori Vallow wife, people? Right? I've talked to a guy that just got put to death. Does that make me his lover? And I'm being cocky because you got some nonsense going on out there. No, but really, I have talked to these people. Yes, it is. I don't understand what Colorado is doing. Why won't they test that DNA that was on her underwear? Sick. Just sick. Those are the type of cases that get me the most, is children that, oh God, their innocence have been taken. Okay. I'm on Millet, the backpacker account. Oh, never heard of that. Wow. Is it? Is there a movie? Is there a movie about that? We could watch that, people. We're going to be watching a 3 documentary. Yeah, let's see. It's a total of 6 hours on the top mafia families documentary we're going to be watching. Of course, not on here and not on Rumble, because people like to report me. All right. Well, I'm going to go. I need to go make me something to eat. I haven't ate since yesterday. So I want to thank everybody who comes through. If you haven't subbed up, subscribe, please. Like or dislike the video. That would be awesome. And thank you for everybody for being here. Thank you everybody who watches the replay. And there's that, people. See you later.